ERLC has just quietly released a brand new update with vehicles. Now, not only would this car have spawned in, as you may have seen already, if you go up to a car with a melee weapon, in this case we're using a hammer, if we use this and smack the window with it, you can see it actually breaks. You've got glass coming from the rear, the front, and the sides, all around the entirety of the car, which it will despawn soon. You can actually even stand on top of these, which is a little interesting. If we hop inside of the vehicle, you can see the window is gone. But this video is not only going to be about this new window breaking features, we're going to talk about everything that could be potentially coming in the next ERLC update this month. Now, if you don't remember, Lost Infinity had sent a string of messages in the Discord server. I talked about that a few videos ago on this channel, so make sure you get that checked out. But we're going to be talking about our new predictions and theories for this month's new update. But first things first, let's go ahead and get this car fixed. All you need to do, if your window somehow gets broken, is go into the mod shop and then exit the garage right after, just like you would if you were a cop and you needed repairs on your vehicles. And of course, we can break it again, and it goes everywhere. Now, as I was saying, you can literally stand on the glass. I'm floating on mid-air right now, which is kind of a fun mechanic to use. But let's actually talk about the real stuff of what could possibly be coming into the game. Some features a lot of people in the community have been requesting, and what I think actually has the possibility to come as well. So if we spawn in here at the police station, where it has just been brand new, where we have this brand new fence installed around the entire premise, or at least the police parking lot. If we come over to the spawner and we spawn in the 2019 Ford Explorer in the game, we can see how the vehicle interior looks. When the update released with this vehicle interior that only a few cars did receive, we had received another interior update, which involved the new siren control button system and the MDT. But another thing that has been missing from all of the police interiors since the update release is the actual interior. Now, if we actually take a look at a real-life Explorer back seat, instead of what we have in the game, you can see that there is actually a cage separating the front two seats from the rear seats in the back. Now, obviously, this makes sense because you need to protect yourself from the criminals you'd be putting in the back of your vehicle. And you can also see by looking at the windows that they have bars over the windows, which means criminals wouldn't just be able to break the window and escape. They are barred in with this back panel, stopping them from attacking the driver and the police partner if they would have one in the passenger seats, and they're securely confined in the back passenger row, also not allowing them enough access to the trunk. This is so much more realistic because if we go back into the game and look at the current state of the interiors, we can see there is nothing here at all. So that means potentially in the next update we will actually finally have a more realistic police car interior. Now, as you can see from the outside or even in the inside, the current interior is a civilian variant of the Ford Explorer. You have a total of 6 seats in this vehicle, or I guess you could say 7 if you're going to, or 8 if you're going to include the middle seats. But this is not realistic for a police car at all. This is not a transportation vehicle. This is a patrol vehicle, which means hopefully within the next update, a lot more vehicles will, number 1, get more interiors on vehicles, and number 2, the police interiors will actually look more realistic. You'll have a barrier separating the front 2 seats from the passenger seat in the back, and you will have a full-on cage in the second row of the seats. You'd have bars over the windows, and also another thing confining them away from the trunk. Now let's actually go into the trunk of this vehicle as well. As you can see, this is another passenger seat. What are they doing? They should try, or hopefully in the next update, they're going to remove the seats connected to this vehicle and turn it into a trunk that actually has supplies, and potentially, very potentially, because I don't think this would be possible, but maybe in a future update we would actually have an animation where the trunk fully opens to the sky. Now, as all trunks do in real life, you can actually open them. Like when you open them, they go into the sky. And as you can see from this Explorer in real life, you can see they have a ton of equipment right here. This is obviously not how it would actually be set up in real life. This is very disorganized. They want to just leave the tape and some traffic stuff in this massive riot shield sticking up. But it is possible. I've not seen an actual trunk of a police car, but hopefully we would have the option with this next update to actually see your trunk I am doubting an animation for the back of it to open would actually come, but maybe a lot later would have animations of opening car doors and your trunks, maybe putting gas in it as well. You have an animation when you grab the hose, put it in your car, and it'll actually fill it up. That would be really immersive in the game. But as we come back to reality, we actually hop out of the vehicle. You can see when I open my trunk, there is an animation on me. Oh, okay, we'll have to actually grab something, then the animation will play, as you see right there. But the trunk does not actually open, and if we hop inside of the vehicle, there is no door animation either. Now, there is a steering wheel animation, as we all know, which is cool as well, but maybe in the future, we'd be able to get more animations in the game, as you can see. Another topic, we're gonna move on to our next topic. Another topic I have touched on before is vehicle tints. Now, as you can see from the tint of this Explorer I've got spawned in, you can pretty clearly see through the vehicle. This would have a very minimal tint in real life. Like, if we're comparing it, this has a very minimal tint as to what it could actually be in real life. So let's spawn in a police car that does have a bit more tint, which would be from this 2018 an example. Now, the tint difference is very minimal, but if you look from the back with the sun directly in it, you can see it would be a lot harder to actually see inside of the vehicle, if any police car actually. And so we're gonna make a quick edit of what a tint option in the customizer would actually look like. So all you need to do is go to vehicle assets, and I guess for this idea, we could either make it into a bar or an option button. So something that would be easier would just to take it as a siren or button option. Maybe if anyone would want to take their own little slider, they could be able to do that as well. But let's get this thing together and let's actually edit my last theory / suggestion that could be coming to the game in this next update. And here's the finisher result. Honestly, I don't think I did too bad on this one. Now, here's how the system would work. You obviously have to start off at 75% tint, and as you unlock a higher rank or level in the game, you would slowly unlock a better or deeper tint, however you like to say it. Now, if you don't understand how tint works, the higher the percentage is, the more light that is let inside the vehicle. Now, I'm not a tint expert, so I can't actually tell you what the tint would be in game, but I guess if there are any tint experts that like to look at this, I guess do those exist? I don't know. But if we go back to this edit, you can see you have the option between 75% tint, 50% tint, 25% tint, or 0% tint. Now, there is a possibility or an idea that maybe 0% tint, which means 0% of light is let in, which is also very dark from the inside out, which wouldn't be used on a lot of vehicles, can maybe be locked to the SWAT or detective or police customized game pass. There's so many game passes this could go on, but it would either be the detective game pass or the police customization game pass, where you could unlock 0% tint and completely black out your windows and vehicle. Thank you guys for watching until the end of the video. Comment down below if you think vehicle tints, these new vehicle interiors, if you think this new window system will actually work on guns or soon, or any other ideas or predictions, or how you think my ideas or predictions work. Comment them down in the comment section of this video below. I do check and read all of my comments, so feel free to type something down there. Thank you guys for watching until the end of the video. If you have anything else you would want to say, just comment it down below. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.